Good morning, everyone. So, the other stream somehow it got deleted and erased. So, I had to start up this new stream. Hello, Alex. Yeah, I don't know. So, now everything I advertise for this stream, I don't know if it's worth anything because now no one's going to see it. But we're here and ready to finish up this amazing build. If you haven't seen it yet, and for those of you watching on repeat, it is the AliExpress Ghostbusters Firehouse. Really, really great, inexpensive version of this $1,000 set. The original set sold for $350 back in 2016, and this particular set only cost me $117 after taxes. With free delivery, it was $125. So 125 compared to 1,095, the choice was clear. There are subtle differences in the build that I'll get to when I do my review, but there are certain product parts that are not available, I guess, from this company. For example, the boombox here is just a 1x3 brick with a clip on top to look like a boombox shape. The kitchen cabinets are a little different. There's some pieces that are missing and substituted with other odd pieces. But for the most part, you cannot beat it for $125. That is for sure. Good morning, Gordon. Also, some news. Well, the minifigures also. They're. I thought they looked pretty good, and then I did a side by side comparison, and they're pretty bad. But I didn't buy this for the minifigures. For the most part, they are good, but I am very sad to announce that we are on the last one, two, three, four, five bags, two bag steps, and we do not have any ghosts. The pink ghost, the blue ghost, and Slimer are not included in this set. We still have yet to build the zombie cab driver, which for some reason appears to have a fedora instead of a beanie hat. So little tweaks like that I can fix at Bricks and Minifigs. Um, and I was going to be satisfied with using my Mold King Ecto 1 for display on this set. This is the Mold King version of they call it the Ghost Bus car. It's got a little opening hood and stuff like that. But it's got a wide body kit and wider wheels and all these kinds of flares and ground effects and stuff. So I went ahead and looked on Uncle Ali, and believe it or not, I found the knockoff version of set 21108 or 80, the Ghostbusters set, Lego Ideas Cusco or Cuso set, that goes for about $280 right now because it's retired. I got it for $14.95, 16 and some change after taxes. So that'll be coming, and I'll do a video on building that. And that way I can put this back in its display case, and I can display the proper looking Ecto 1 with the Ghostbusters Firehouse. So that's just a Ghost Stoppers. Brick Busters! But for the most part, the figures are not half bad. They just have really bad hairdos. For example, I mean, these figures, if I can replace the hair pieces, they're fine. But the Lego Ideas Ecto 1 comes with four more figures, so who's to say? The figures that originally were released with that set did not have any arm printing, so these torsos and stuff are better than the Lego original versions. But we'll see. We'll see how everything comes out. But for now, shouldn't be a long live stream because I've only got two steps left to do, and that's to finish off the roof and this part of the building here. So I'm excited. All right, let's get this bad boy out of the way. Got Alex and Gordon in the house right off the rip. Let me get my speed build going and we'll get started. that going. Got the coffee brewed, a little caramel pecan or pecan, depending on where you're from. Try and get this a little bit out of the shot. Not too far off the table. And let's get going. So how are we doing this morning, everybody? Good, I hope. I'm super excited to get this built up and completed. I waited so long for this set. Gordon has us in bed with him. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't get MC's song out of my head. If y'all haven't seen Lego Therapy 21, MC, he did a intro to his DJ player from Pantasy review video, and he made up just a song off the fly, as he often does, and it's a real earworm. It just gets stuck in your head, and yeah, it's stuck in my head, and so much so that I had to make a music video of it this morning. So that's on my channel. I dropped that early this morning. I am going to place it temporarily behind me on the shelf. I just got to figure out what I'm going to move. But hopefully here pretty soon, I'm going to try to get some funds together to set up a table and start putting a city together. It's not going to be a very advanced city, but it's going to look nice. Judging by the mock-ups I've done, it's going to look nice. So I'm kind of excited about that. And this will look good mixed in with the Street Fusion sets. Oh no. Not the allergies. I, out of the blue, started getting affected by allergies. I live in Texas, so the weather is always messed up and the allergies are always out. But they never really bothered me all my life. Then I started noticing that I was getting sniffly and congested at night and stuff like that. And so now part of my daily medication is taking an allergy pill every day. So I'm like, great. I'm old now. Well, I don't know about now. I've been old. But. This is going to be exciting and bittersweet at the same time because once I finish, I'll be done. And I'm going to miss this build. Not enough to be one of those people that breaks it down and builds it again. Absolutely not. All right. I am super, super sad that I don't have any of the ghosts in this set. I mean, we have the library ghost and we have the zombie driver, but we don't have Slimer. We don't have the blue ghost or the pink ghost, I think it is. Tried finding knockoff versions on AliExpress, couldn't find them. Found an actual Lego Slimer for sale on eBay for $69. So that's not going to happen. I mean, I didn't buy the set for the minifigures, but still, it would have been nice to have them. So yeah. And then on top of that, to add insult to injury, they include the little sticks that come off of the building to hold up the ghosts, but they don't give you the ghosts. What kind of crap is that? It's crap. It's crap, I tell you. It's crap. All right. That about does that. So let's get our zombie minifigure built up. The print on him is really good. I mean, the silver and everything like that, but he doesn't have the right hat. So I may go up to Bricks and Minifigs later because there's also a table in the lab area that is supposed to have a camera and a magnifying glass. And it had me build essentially what's supposed to be the magnifying glass out of two pieces. It doesn't look like a magnifying glass. It's a stick with a round part, so I guess that's their interpretation of a magnifying glass. But sadly, what do I do with my screwdriver? I'll use this. There it is. Sadly, we're already starting, Gordon. That arm just went flying. Hey, James. I need to go on a hunt for this zombie's arm because it just flew off the table. Oh, no. What's worse is the arm separated from the hand. Crap. Well, for now, we're just going to put the arm on without a hand because I'm not trying to look for that while I'm doing this. That stinks. Little tiny brown hand is gone somewhere on the floor of the garage. But I'll find it later. And they've given him a fedora instead of what it should be. So we'll just throw that over there and be sad about it later. All right, let's get started. Today we are reading from the book of Ali, chapter 13 and 14. We have used all of our stickers, so those are gone. We're now going to build the part that goes on the side. We've built our POS zombie, so let's get started on this. We need a 1x12. And one of these bad boys here. 2x6. And one of these with the snot pieces. Okay, we need a 1x8. Another 1x6 or 2x6, 1x4. Yeah, it's funny. I was on Buckman's stream last night, and they were talking to me. He was telling everybody about how he spent 5 hours on my stream yesterday, and everybody was calling me Brick, and I'm like, well, I know it says Brick by Brick with Mighty Joe, but I'm like, it's Mighty. I go, you can call me Mighty Joe. Oh, okay. Thought it was pretty funny. Yeah, that's why I was like, well, I mean, he's got no arm, or he's got no hand, but well, what are you gonna do? I've moved my extra pieces that were off to the side here, so it's easier to get. Okay, to get at. And 2 singles. There we are. Okay, so this is going to go like that. This is going to go like that. And that's going to go in the middle. Corner 2 of these. One of these. One of these. 2 of our good friends, the Greeblings. All right. Where do we go? Where do we go, my lovely? I think that was like that. Yeah, that's about right. So now I need a 1x8. One by four, 1x4 plate or tile. One of those. One of those. I'll tell you what, this building is designed to come off. Well, I'm not going to say it's designed because maybe it's not, but you're able to build it to where. What in the world? You're able to build it to where the levels come off one by one, but it leaves the walls that swing out so flimsy that I'm not too sure that's a good idea. I think this is wrong. I think this should be here. That should be there. Because now, yeah, okay. Um, I am looking forward to the Triceratops skull that Lego is releasing. I don't know if I'll be able to purchase it, but I would like to because it's going to be, I think, probably $200 or so. But yeah, that's one I'm interested in. And then the next AliExpress purchases that I want to get are the Avengers Tower. And then I thought about maybe getting the Death Slice just because I'm not going to pay um, so much for it. I think it's only 100 and something as opposed to the 1,000 that Lego's charging. Okay. Yeah, no, the smart play sets they're just a little ridiculous. This is four. Oh. Oh yeah, the Academy of Science is nice. Is that right? Okay. Yeah, that's for sure. They really needed to think about what they were doing as far as the smart bricks go. But then, if you think about it, I mean, the whole idea of play is to make your own sounds and do your own thing. So, I mean, if they were going to try and do what they did, they should have at least made it sound a little more realistic. In my humble opinion. These are interesting stairs. You ever wish you could just zoom in on a book? God, I can't see these colors. The TIE fighter does look pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Except for the open back, but where the hell do these. I guess they go next to it. I'm gonna guess they go right there. Okay. So now three of these. Two of these. And then two of these. Yeah, it really does. And at my age, it's very necessary. But there's a problem with that, and that's that my main phone is on a tripod recording the speed build, and my spare phone that I could use for that is broadcasting this live stream. So that's where I'm at. But it's okay. I've gotten this far. I've gotten to 555 steps doing it this way. So it is what it is. Okay, now I'm confused. Because if that doesn't go there, where the hell does it go? Now this wall is nice and even. But that leaves us back to where these two one bys go. I'm so confused right now. Let me see if by chance maybe the Lego instructions, although a little different, can shed some light on this. Step 553. We'll see if it's even remotely close to what I've got in this book. Because this called for that plate. It called for 2 1x2s and 2 1x1s. The 1x2s covered this area, and the 1x1s, you can't see where they're supposed to go. All right, let's see. Step 320. Catch up with itself. Oh yeah, I know, but like I said, I've got both my phones being utilized right now, so I can't exactly zoom in. All right, there's 450. We need step 553. Wow, even the numbers are different because I'm already looking at something totally different. Okay, let me find. Okay. So 553 on my book is step 508 on the Lego book. And what it's showing is one of these. Oh, okay. I see what happened. And I mean, it doesn't really matter because of where it is, but I might need this piece later. So let's see. That stays there. These two come off. Oops. All right, so what it's asking for is not 2 1x1 or 1x2 plates, but 1. And that one goes in the middle. That was my mistake. And then the 2 singles go on either side. So the Lego instructions coming in handy. Just cut my nails too. All right. So that will go there. That will go there. Separate these two. Oh, shoot. And then they will go like this. All right, we're good. I'm going to leave those instructions up just in case. All right. So now we're looking good. morning, Buck. How we doing, sir? Right. 8. How'd the rest of the stream go last night? Another day in paradise. It's just another day for you and me in paradise. I'm starting to wonder. No, that's correct. It's 1 by 3. That's why. Absolutely. By 6. Whoa, think twice. It's just another day. I'm gonna get a copyright strike. Watch. They're gonna be like, "Sir, sir, you can't sing that, sir." Okay, so. Ho ho ho, we got a door coming in. Let's see if this door is as flimsy and floppy as the others have been. Yep. It's okay though. I can't turn the Ghostbusters firehouse without the door flopping open. It's hilarious. Okay. There it is. 1 by 6. Yes, because it's haunted. The ghosts that didn't come with the set are haunting the set. Try not to let that bother me, but it's starting to bother me. I'm not gonna lie. I would have rather had those ghosts than the zombie driver. He really has nothing to do with the firehouse itself, so. I was watching Ghostbusters Afterlife last night before bed. That was fun stuff. I enjoyed those movies, Afterlife and Frozen Empire. Did I jump ahead? Probably. Of course I did. Right. So you can see how the door just opens up by itself. Okay, that's done. Cool. All right, and now we need 2 of these, 1 of these, 3 of these, and 2 of these. No, 1 of these. From there. Heck yeah. Tell them about the Twinkie. That is one big Twinkie. Oh. Okay. Oh, would you look at that? We got some technique coming in. Awesome possum. And 1 by 14, 1 by 8, square, 4 and 6. Okay, so this one is going to get blue pin in the second one here. These blue pins were killing me yesterday. They were tight. Okay. Oh. The Millennial Falcor from a never-ending tale. Oh, well, you just kept going, didn't you? You get lost in that zone. Yeah, I didn't expect that I was going to be building for 5 hours yesterday. I did want to build as much as I could, but you never really realize it's coming up on 5 hours. Okay. But it's fun, isn't it? I could build all day. Manual 2 of 3. Interesting. Oh. Oh, I hate when this happens. Let's say that this is this. Okay. Here's where it's going to get interesting. What is going on here? It's going to go there. This does not fit. Why does this not fit? Huh. This seems like this should be flush. Because how is this going to sit here? No, that's right. Okay, and that appears to go there. That appears to go there. Fit there. Take a look at the brickwork. To that, that, that. Yeah, everything's right. But a 2x12 doesn't fit there. Okay. Add the stairs. Add that. Add that. That's why. The picture implies that it's supposed to hang over or be even, but it actually hangs over a little bit. All right, cool. Yeah, well, I mean, as long as you can get it built. 2x8. Those. All right. The way that zombie arm flew earlier, there's no telling where the heck it landed. I think it would be neat if GoBricks would put a little GB on their studs, so we would know that they're GoBricks when we're building a set. I think that would be right neighborly of them, don't you? Why are you not sitting properly? Get on there, you. How dare you defy me in my own studio? For shame. When I'm done with this build, I'll go ahead and film my review. And then I will edit it and schedule it. It looks like this video probably won't drop until Saturday, April 24th, 25th. Friday, yeah. So Saturday, April 25th, we'll get this review. Okay. Two of those, and a 1x6. Well, maybe it's a 1x8. No, it's got to be a 1x6. I don't have a 1x6. Let's see, we'll work backwards and see what it does. Aha! Piece from another side, from another bag, coming in clutch. Okay. running into a bit of a snafu here. I appear to be missing a 1x8 brick. I did find a 1x6 brick that I was also missing here. That sounds like a FedEx truck outside. Let's go forward and see, because we've got a 1x4 there. Is that needed? Oh, look. Crap. We're going to be short some bricks, guys. Is it in the pool table? Ah. And it sucks because it's the reddish. Oh, doorbell. It is here. We got a package, guys. I'm stopping the speed build. All right. I don't know what it is. Let's see. Something and Life Enthusiasts from Intelligent Logistics in Jurupa Valley, California. Let's see. Oh, good. Okay. It's the skate park, you guys. Ha ha ha, yeah. You guys got to see it unboxed live. Woohoo! Just when I was wondering what I was going to build next. I am excited. Look at that. I am a happy camper. I thought I was going to have to take a day off of building after I was done with this. Thank you, Lumibricks. This is my promotion gift for being promoted in the KOC program to growth creator. So, yay! Like a kid in Christmas. Okay, now that I've got the speed build stopped, let's take a look at this, because all we have on the table is one of those. We got two 2x4 bricks. We got two 1x2, one 1x4, a couple of plates, and one single. And then over here in the extras bag, we have this large one that's going to come into play later. But it's still asking for several others that I'm wondering if they might be in here. I see a lot of the curved bricks for the rooftop. I see some 1x4 bricks. I don't see any 1x8 bricks. And I know I don't have any in that color. Shit. The most I can do is use my Make It Blocks bricks to supplement them until I can get other pieces. Jaden, did you take my bricks? Because at this point here, we need 7. Oh, we need this, and then we need a 1x6 brick in that color. I don't think I have anything like that in my spares. Wow. I found one. So we can get past this step. And it's the exact same color. Wow. That is divine intervention, y'all. All right, so let me take that off. And let me get my speed build start back up again. Wow. I just pray that more manifest themselves in there so I can finish this build without having to use oddly colored bricks, because I do have some gray brick that I can kind of put in there to make it look like maybe, you know, the building's been patched or whatnot, but I don't want to have to do that. All right, so we'll put this brick here. And then we're going to go 1 of these and 4 of these. Really? Oh, yeah. That's the thing, Gordon. I appreciate that. You can go ahead and do that, but I'm going to finish the model how I can, and I can always replace them later, so thank you. But, ugh. 1x12. Because I'm not one, especially on something as exciting as this, to stop the video and then later finish it later, you know what I mean? I wonder where that red brick came from. Could it have been from the Haunted Mansion? The Lumibricks Haunted Mansion? Okay, we need one of these. We need a 1x6. One of these. Okay. So now the 1x16 comes into play, and we need another 1x6. We need one of these, and we need two of these. So let's see what we can do. Hey, at least that, if I can't find another red brick, that 1x6 is going to be on the back of the building. So that's a plus. No way, you guys. And this is actual Lego. Holy monkey. All right, well, the brick building gods are clicking with me today. So now I need two 1x8s plates. Okay. One of these. That. Okay. Okay, I need a 1x12 that, two of those, two of these. Okay, well. That's right. One of these. I am mesmerized by the fact that I had two of those in the correct color. Yeah. He whose name we don't speak. And that's solid. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Two 1x8s, a 1x6, and 4 pins. Let's go to the third. I think we're building the fire escape now. I am so excited to have the skate park. All right. Where did the 1x6 go? Oh, down here. Oh, that's solid. All right, so now we need to get 2 ladders for these little poles. I have a feeling this should have been there. Right. Right. These are going to go here. And we need 6 droid arms. One there. One there. One there. Same here. this and this. Okay. And that's going to go here. I'm such a stickler for this stuff. Okay. That is it for step 13. Picture time. One bag step left to go, folks. Leave it like that. And now we will put this on the firehouse. I'll leave it down for now. And that's the way it looks. It really is flimsy without the roof on. I can't imagine why anybody would want to separate it, but I may separate it just to show off the details instead of just zooming in on the open set. But I haven't decided yet. Man, that looks good. I need that. Shut up. All right. Oh, that did get heavier. I'll tell you that right now. Video. Well. All right, let's get into this last bag. Step. And hope we don't have any more missing pieces, because now I have to write down that I was missing 2 1x6 bricks. Unless they show up in this set, or in this bag set, then I'll be all right. Get off of there, you. Oh, the Time Opera House? Heck yeah. I'm glad you were able to pick that up. Gonna stack bricks, I'm gonna stack bricks, gonna stack some bricks tonight. Alright. Doesn't look like a lot of parts, but there's also a stack off to the side there with some big plates that are going to make up the bottom of the roof, it seems. I'm just pre-assembling these hinges because I know I'm going to need to later. Oh man, to add insult to injury, they're going to include Slimer's hot dog and not Slimer. Bastardos. The audacity. Well, I don't see any 1x6 bricks in this set. And I'll tell you, on the end picture of the build, they've got these things in there, and in place of the ghost, they have these little orbs. So I'm glad I got minifigures. I just wish they were more, because I know that there are some sets out there that do come with the ghosts. This company probably just did not have the molds to make them, because they certainly didn't have the mold to make the sexton or the boombox that belongs on the shelves inside the apartment area. But like I said, for $117, I'm fine with it. Those are little pieces I can always get later if I want to. Right. All of that can go right there. And let's go ahead and get this bad boy finished up. Man, this thing is an impressive presence, I'll tell you that. Wow. It really is a big middle finger. The first steps in this, the first part of this step is to put the orbs on the little things and kind of set the hot dog next to the empty stick where Slimer would be. Unbelievable. All right, well, I guess we'll do that. I'm assuming that the two stubby ghosts would have gone on top of these minifigure head pieces. And then this one gets set next to the hot dog. Yay. All right. So now we need one 6x8, a 2x10, two 2x10s, and a 1x6. And now we need one 6x16, 2x10, 2x6. My wife suggested, because there's been times before where I needed a part and I've told Lego, hey, I have this set, I don't have this part. And Lego just automatically sends it to me, and I'm like, oh, thank you. Like it's a missing part. My original inquiry was basically, how do I buy this from you? And they just sent it to me. Your part is on its way. I'm like, oh, thank you. But Slimer is upwards of a $70 minifigure, so I don't want to just ask Lego like that, because I don't think they're going to send it to me. Plus, it's long since retired. So, yeah, not going to do that. Two 2x16. Can't see that. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1x12. A 4x6. One 1x6. And a 1x4. Sheesh, how the hell? I'm looking at the wrong damn step. Gotcha. Okay, so 6x8. I have no problem buying the pieces I need, that's for sure. It's just, I don't know if Slimer's going to make the cut because he's at least a $70 minifigure and I really don't need it that bad. And then there's another set. It's a play set that comes with Slimer and some kind of slime shooter. Another retired set, and that bad boy is 90 something dollars. So I'm like, yeah, chances are I'm not going to get Slimer. Yeah, the Lego Dimension set, exactly. Let's put that there. Oh, that's cute. I don't think I've ever seen the Brickhead Slimer. All right. 8 of those. 1 of those. 2 of those. So let's start here. Yeah, and I'm actually going to a Lego show, my very first one in December, because the one we were supposed to go to in January got rescheduled thanks to the stupid weather here. Why does that not look right? Well, maybe it is. Got these facing the wrong way. But I definitely need to go to Bricks and Minifigs and see if I can't source the proper hair. I know that in Ghostbusters, the original one, Winston had kind of like waves in his hair, but the slicked back look that they gave him was kind of weird looking um, as a minifigure. So I do have a better hair piece for him already, but the minifigures I have, the hair that they gave Ray is the same hair that Janine has. Or yeah, Janine. So I don't know. If I can find the proper ones, then that'll be great. Is the roof really supposed to be like that? Can't tell. Yeah. What the hell? I am confused. Is this supposed to be here? Okay. Oh, cool, Gordon. All right, so here's what we got so far. Obviously, that's going to the side. And we need a 6x16 and a 2x16. Another 2x16. these guys. We need right. So now we need 3 of those, 2 of those, 1 of those, 1 of those. These guys. It's a skate park. I don't know if it's because I've been accepted to the YouTube partner deal. But it's gotten harder to put my music on my videos because it's like they want you to. I always got like a copyright note on it, but it was never a copyright strike. It just says this, the owner of this music allows it to be used on YouTube. So I'm like, all right, cool. But now I'm getting it, and the little copyright deal's coming up, and then it's saying, you can share your revenue with the owner of this whatever. Turn it on. And I'm like, I don't want to. I'm not making any money right now. I don't want to share anything with anybody. So I just leave it like that. And I don't know, man. I'm afraid to use any music. I have my own theme song, but I don't think people are gonna over again in every video. And I like having speed builds, and they can't be silent speed builds. I asked AI to create me an instrumental kind of song for this video that kind of sounds like Ghostbusters, and all it would create for me was 30-second videos. So I don't know. This is going to be much more than a 30-minute segment. Oh boy. See, that's the thing. I do everything on my phone. My computer is so old that I uploaded a video with no music on it during the speed build so I could choose just what YouTube has. I needed more than one on there, so I picked the first one, and everything was great. What the hell? But the problem is, once I pick that one song, it expects you to hit save. So I hit save, and it took 30 minutes to add the song to the video. So in that time, I just went ahead and put something else in because I was like, this is ridiculous. So I don't know. And then YouTube Studio Mobile doesn't let me put music on. It just shows me my stats and stuff. So I don't know. And I'm thinking they're just getting a little more, what do you call it? A little more strict because of the fact that I'm now a YouTube partner. So, I don't know. Just another thing to worry about, I guess. It's always something. How much is it to sub, Buck? Yeah, I've got my super chats turned on. Woo! And I've gotten a couple of them, but then they don't pay you out till you hit $100. So I'm like, gee, thanks, guys. You're the best. You guys are the best. Jeez Louise. I mean, if I had more subscribers and more revenue coming in from the channel, it would be a wash, so it would be no problem. But I'm still small potatoes, man. Small potatoes, small potatoes, small potatoes, small potatoes. Great, now I want potatoes. Shite. I think that's right. Oh, Gordon, man, thank you. You know, I wouldn't, I mean, of course, I didn't start this to make any kind of money. But of course, anybody would love to be able to make money, right? Um, but I would rather be able to have the fun of doing this and be able to just have the channel funding itself than me actually making money, if that makes any sense. Because, like I said, I always say I started this channel as a goof. I didn't expect to be doing all that I'm doing, and I'm having a blast doing it. this. Interesting. What the heck? I didn't make this right. All right, let's see. Okay. So there's that. Maybe like that. Doesn't sit right. To the Lego instructions we go. Maybe like that. Oh, for Christ's sake, will you get to where I need you to be? Okay, we have that, that. There's a lip there. That. And that goes there. Okay. We have those. These will go on the side. This will go across the back to hold it in place. Okay. And then that means that these are not put correctly. Okay. Over here. I am building the Ghostbusters firehouse from AliExpress. Welcome in, Butters. All right. There is our rooftop. Oy, oy, oy. All right. Here goes everything. Everybody play nice. I need to come up too. Shit. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay. That part is all connected now, very haphazardly. So that needs to be redone right there. Okay. This part also needs to be redone, so let's open it and do it the proper way. Yeah, I really don't think I'm gonna take these apart. Okay, there we go. So now, make sure everybody's seated properly. And there we have that so far. It is a little fiddly, but I don't think that's because it's AliExpress. I honestly think that's just the design. Oh yeah, and another thing, guys, from the first video, the first build, I was able to actually find another, oh boy, it's hitting, another masonry brick to put here for the one that I was missing. And then I had to correct some parts because I had this part and this brick separated or reversed. So this 1x6 was all the way over here, and this was actually next to this one. So I didn't catch that when I was building it. All right, so now let me, I gotta be pretty much opened at the same time. You put this clip back on here. Don't like the way this is not really put together on this rooftop, but that'll pop in like that. That'll pop in like that. And that is the full. I'm going to recheck the roof though, because it seems like it's very flimsy in some spots. But yeah, there it is. So let's finish it up. We still need to build the light pole. So let's continue. And we need to put the fire pole in as well. All right, so I need this, and I need the crank. Wait, that's not right. Oh, it is right. Okay. Get in there, you. All right. What in the hell? Okay. Let's try this one. Looks like there might be. A little bit of flashing left on this piece. All right, we're gonna need to do some. Well, this piece is not cooperating. Well, I'm going to the workbench. I'll be right back. Stop. Hammer time. Every time you see me, the hammer's just too high. Dope on the floor and a magic on the mic. Why would I ever stop doing this? With BrickBids making money, I just can't miss. What? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is not the right piece. Okay. Let's go ahead and insert this fire pole. I like when Ray asked, does this pole still work? Like a pole is going to stop working. All right, and just so you can see, there is the fire pole. That off to the side. And now we're going to make our light pole. Excuse me. Pretty simple design. Guess it's supposed to look like that. I'll have to trim some off. I do have one more sticker, the final sticker to apply, and it is a one-way sign. You know, to try it out. He was like a kid, man. I wanna know. I gotta look at some of these designs because I have some very important looking pieces that appear to be still around. I have a lot of black grates. I wonder where those go. I'm gonna have to double check. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Oh, here comes some grates right here. Oh, we're making a trash can with it. Oh, look at that. That is something else. A New York City sidewalk trash can. All right, so we will come around to this side here. We will add this here. Hopefully it stays because these ratchet pieces are very flimsy, and that one bent like you wouldn't believe. So I need to replace that too. See, this right here is very, very flimsy, as well as the one that holds the Ghostbusters logo. But that goes there, and the little makeshift trash can goes there. I have a ton of extra clear pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1x2 clear tiles, 2 1x2 gray tiles, and 2 1x1 clear bricks. So I don't know where those are supposed to go or if they are just extra. Turns out those other 3 doors were extra. But that is going to do it for the Ghostbusters Firehouse. Let me stop my speed build real quick. Because as you remember, I'm also going to have to go on a hunt for the zombie's hand. So that's fun. There's no telling where it ended up. Just giving the floor a quick once over. Arm over here. And I think I've got other Lego hands, but they're not going to be the right color. Oh, wow. Okay, I see what they did here. Wow. So if you look at the picture, they've got Janine holding the hot dog instead of Slimer with a hot dog. That's hilarious. And then they've got these little things that you're supposed to put the ghosts in. That you just remove the one by one tile, and they're supposed to go on the side of the building. But I don't have the ghosts. But yeah, that is it. This is an amazing looking set at a fraction of the price. Wow. But like I said, I am going to look at the rooftop just to see why it seems so flimsy. I feel like it could use a little bit more stability in some places. Maybe I'll mock it up a little bit. It's for my own good. Because these right here, this goes in like that. Well, there's really no other way to solidify it. It's all good. But yeah, man, what a great looking build. Absolutely impressed with this. I think also in the Lego version, I think these windows may have been white as well. This window looks like it's leaning. I gotta double check that. But yeah, super happy. Come on, you know you want to come off. And there goes the flame. And I wasn't able to find the magnifying glass that goes here. I don't have any spares or the camera that goes here. So I'm going to go ahead and get those at Bricks and Minifigs. This window appears to be leaning, and I think I see why. This is something that I would never have thought to do back in the day, is to pry apart a set like this. But I'm more confident now in my building that I can straighten it out, make sure that it's in the center the way it's supposed to be, and then pop everybody back down, and now my window is no longer leaning. Very nice, very nice. Wow, man. I want to thank all of you guys for hanging with me over these 4 days. How long have we been building today? It says 2 hours ago. So I guess we're in this for a good 8 to 10 hours. There's a lot of talking and stuff in between, so I wouldn't say that that's exactly how long it took to build. But you can just like subtract for whatever, other factors might be involved. Get that back on like that. Like I said, be on the lookout for the review. Maybe I'll even build it live. The review of the Ideas Ecto 1 that I have coming. This is the Mold King Ecto 1. They're pretty one-to-one, except this one didn't come with the blue tube that tucks in. But yeah, for now I'll display this model with this particular set. Pretty awesome. Thanks, Buck. I appreciate it, man. Very much. I can back this guy in, and once I put it in the city, I'll mod the front so that it can have what do you call it? Just knock down the stuff off the back. But not even the Ideas set fits inside the firehouse, so it's going to stick out regardless. Yeah, I know. And then once I finish the final review of the way it's built, I'll move the interior stuff so that the Ecto can back in further. But for now, this is how I'm going to review it since this is the way it was built. But yeah, man, super, super stoked. Everything looks great. For $117 rather than $1,095, I'd say this is a win all day long. Ecto 9. That's interesting. I think. Let's see where this guy was missing from. Right over here. So now our roof is complete. Man, that's super cool. Absolutely love it. Get on there. The New Jersey franchise. There you go. Come on, get on there, you. So there we have it, guys. I may or may not start the skate park tomorrow. Today is what, Thursday? Yeah, I may not start the skate park till next week, just to give myself time to do all of this editing and stuff. Doesn't take me very long to edit and all that, but just so that I can get everything done and figured out. But again, thank you guys for coming out. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment, all the good things. And we will see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves, guys. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. And always take life brick by brick. See ya.